The first 3 issues are very Superman-esque. And you jump into this, and it's just like murder.
Yeah. Code Red shows up.
Is that his official name, Code Red?
Yeah.
Atrocitus.
With blood and rage of crimson red.
I thought he was German, actually.
It's actually one of the best negotiations I've ever seen take place.
Yeah.
Tastes like a solid, authentic Red 40 drink.
Yes.
And I loved it. Welcome to Panels.
And Pints, where Dylan brings the panels.
And Joe brings the pints. Let's do a little clink.
Indeed. Lovely.
Today we're continuing Green Lantern Secret Origin with issues 32 through 34.
32 through 34, yep.
Yeah, I think that's right. I hope
Yes,
that's right.
it is.
Whatever the title says is what it is.
We had a
even if
problem
I'm
with it
wrong,
last
then
time.
I'm just a lying sack of crap.
Yep, I have 32 pulled up.
Now, what are we drinking?
We are drinking Hard Mountain Dew Code Red.
Yeah.
Done.
Now, I haven't had a Code Red since like elementary to middle school. It's been a minute since I've had a Code Red. So I actually forgot what it tasted like.
Well, is this the... I don't know. Is this the Code Red Code Red? Was that made by Mountain Dew? Or is this just named that as the flavor of this
Well,
Hard
there was a
Dew?
Mountain Dew Code Red for a while.
Oh, was there?
Well,
Yeah.
you're the beer guy, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm not the
know?
Mountain Dew guy.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It was in the beer section,
Listen, it's good.
and it
I
was
took a
red.
sip.
It was red because there's more of that.
It
There's a
doesn't.
lot more anger in
It
these
does.
three.
Yeah, for sure. It doesn't taste loafy,
No,
mostly because there's no loaf in it.
this is candy.
This tastes like a solid, authentic Red 40 drink,
Yes.
and I loved it. I will consume so much of it.
Yeah, probably.
This might
I've
be
got
gone by
one
the
more
end.
for-
I don't always
one more
finish
here.
these in the episodes. You just have to chug it by the end,
Yeah,
to make sure I keep up. This one might be gone before we even get halfway through.
Yeah, it's
Might
good.
be it. It is like candy.
Yep. All right, so let's jump into 32.
Yeah, pick up where we left
Just
off.
part 4 of Secret Origin.
So let's refresh a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, Green Lantern. Did we say that?
Yeah, Green Lantern. So let's refresh a little bit.
Yep.
We have Green Lantern's origin of his dad dying in a plane crash, him wanting to fly, his mom gets cancer and dies, he doesn't get to show up to his mother's death. All these things we go over in the last episode, but kind of catch up.
Abin Sur is trying to stop a prophecy of the Blackest Night. He crashes on Earth, and then dies and has to have a new successor to be the Green Lantern to save the universe from the Blackest Night, I assume. And so Hal Jordan is chosen to be the new Green Lantern. And then he is whisked off to train as a Green Lantern.
Yep. And that's kind of where we pick up.
Yeah.
There's a demon guy.
And
Yeah,
there's a
the
demon
demon guy
guy
is loose.
who Abin Sur kind of released. It's kind of his fault a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's the guy who killed Abin Sur.
Yeah.
And he's trying to bring about the Blackest Night.
Yeah.
Is his goal. And there's a character who we're going to be starting off with, I believe, in this book, named Hector Hammond, who is interested romantically in Carol Ferris, who seems to be interested romantically in Hal Jordan.
Yeah. And they're all part of the, like an airfield conglomeration on Earth.
Yeah, kind of with the U.S. military in some way.
Yep.
It's not quite clear how they're all connected, but they are.
Yeah.
Go with it.
Yep.
That's what the book says. It says that we're not sure how they're all connected, but they are. Go with it. That's the exact quote in the book.
And Hal Jordan is off on Green Lantern Land, where he
Just got a symbol.
just got the symbol on
they
his
just took
white
the
circle. And
The oath of
Hector
office.
Hammond witnessed Green Lantern save people
Right.
briefly and wants to study him as a scientist, and then is now, at the opening of this book, studying the spaceship of Abin Sur
Right.
to try to figure out where it came from, what it is,
And
this
are
stuff.
aliens even real? Let's start there for a second.
Yeah.
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 I do believe, I don't know if it's in these first 3 issues, I do believe there is a mention of Superman in this. Kind of pointing out that, like, okay, Metropolis has a hero too. They did this similarly in
Maybe
Batman
this is
Year
ours.
1, whereas, like, maybe this is R1. So maybe they are kind of aware that aliens exist, but they're like, okay, but how many? What is going on?
Yeah. But at the very, just the opening of this, they're studying the spaceship. They look at the fuel chamber. He says it's empty. And see, there's nothing to be afraid of. And then boom.
A big
Literally boom.
5 big booms for Hector Hammond.
Yes. And so his clothes are ripped off.
Oh,
Classic. You can see his belly button for sure. Actually, it's
Nope.
covered by Shadow.
Shadow. As well as his bits. And
His kibbles and bits.
and so he's like losing his mind
Yeah.
because of there's thoughts like in his
Pop up
head.
his head, yeah.
Because he's hearing like the other people's thoughts. So he's becoming
Yeah.
like a psychic
Yep.
type deal. And then because it's all happening at once, he yells, shut up, and basically kills half the people
Yep.
in the room. Explodes their brains, it seems.
Yeah, it was kind of
It's-
literally
that's
the
rough.
first 3 books are very chill, very
Yeah.
tame. Like, okay,
Not
this
very
is,
violent. You just have the one attack by the demon guy.
yeah, it's very it's kind of, some people describe like Superman's a superhero who saves people, Batman's a superhero who fights crime. It's not that Superman doesn't fight, but he's really focused on saving people.
Yeah.
And the first 3 issues are very Superman-esque in that it's like saving people and this general like being a good, like a person who does good. Mm-hmm. And you jump into this, and it's just like murder.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's rough.
Then we cut to Tom and Hal, who is like just been transported back from Green Lantern Land.
Oa. Yeah.
Oa. Yeah. And Tom sees the ring, he sees the lantern, he's very aware of what's happening.
He's like, clearly, you are Superman.
Yes.
Right.
He's really excited, fanboy-esque, and Hal's like, I'm still trying to figure it out, leave me alone.
Yeah. Can you relax, please?
Yeah. And then Carol's having an existential crisis because of the whole airfield thing and her dad, because all these pilots are quitting
Yep.
because they don't want to work for her anymore.
But she's been set up as she is like a liaison for her dad. She's currently running it, but her dad is really the person behind the scenes doing everything. She's just kind of becoming the face of it almost.
Yeah. And then there's a bunch of rumors about him. Like, he's just off in Brazil or whatever.
Yeah, he's just
playing
golfing.
golf.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care about the company. He doesn't care about any of
Yeah,
us.
so they're just like,
Right.
I'm out of here.
Dissatisfaction through the roof at the company.
Hal comes in hot.
Yep.
Basically, if your father was here, I'd give him the what for.
Yeah.
Where the
And
heck is he?
is it this scene? Because I don't have mine on me. Is this scene that she has that moment of like, what would you say to my dad? And he just like lays into her.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. This guy is not pleased.
No. Now, while my dad is rotting in the ground, yours is playing putt-putt in the Gulf of Mexico. Gulf of the Mexico, by the way.
Wow.
Drinking a margarita and probably smoking a cigar that costs more than what I make in a day.
You know what's crazy is this guy was managed to be able to fly back to the crash site in the desert, but he doesn't know that the Gulf of Mexico is not called the Gulf of the Mexico.
Yeah. Or that he could fly there and see him playing golf. And confront him himself.
Yeah.
He could do that as well.
Whatever.
I didn't even think about that. You're 100% right. You could have been like,
No, I need to go to Carol's office and yell at her instead of him.
It's hard to read because her dad's name is Carl. So I would misread sometimes. Carl Ferris. And I was like, hold on, reread. But yeah, I mean, imagine Carl Ferris playing golf in the Gulf of the Mexico. And Green Lantern show up and be like, what is this? He's like, I hate you. What?
Yeah.
Your guy in a green suit. I don't know what that means.
And so he wants to fly, but not there, not for
At
her.
Ferris, yeah.
Yeah. And what does she say? Oh, I need a pilot.
Yeah.
If you want to fly, nobody else is going to hire you. You're too much of a risk. But I'm losing pilots, so you have to fly for me if you want to fly.
Right.
That's how it goes.
Which is actually one of the best negotiations I've ever seen take place.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Is you have what I need and I have what you need. So we'd all be happy.
And then we cut to an awful scene where
Dark.
Code Red shows up.
Is that his official name, Code Red?
Yeah.
Atrocitus, the demon from the
Atrocitus.
previous issues.
Yes. He is burning and eating a hunting crew.
Yeah. The people who tried to kill him earlier, I believe.
Oh, see, I see the
that?
truck and the deer in the back. That they
Oh,
were
maybe
about
it's
to
just a
dress.
hunting crew. You're right.
I think they're just campers who went out hunting. They got a deer that's ready to be dressed in the back of the pickup. And there's just a fire in the middle. And Code Red's just dragging the body
Oh,
to the
wow.
fire, throwing it into the fire, and then reciting a thing. Should I do it in the voice?
Yeah. Do the voice.
With blood and rage of crimson red, ripped from a corpse so fleshly dead, together with our hellish fate, we'll burn you all, that is our fate.
And then
Nice.
the skull that is being burned reveals writing on it. And then the Code Red says,
This being holds the power, William Hand.
so William Hand is the person.
It's important. He has a hand, I believe. Oh, Will Hand. Classic Billy Hand.
Is it? I don't know what
Apparently.
that means.
Nothing.
Okay. So it was just a random name. I didn't read the last panel. And so I was like zooming in on this, like, what? Hand.
I'm going to be honest that I did not see the inscription on the skull. I was like, I have no idea how he got that. But okay, I'll go with it.
Because I was trying to read this, trying to figure out, okay, that seems important before I even moved on to the next panel where he
I just
says
moved on
William
like a
Hand.
doofus, yeah. I didn't ask questions.
Okay. And so we cut back to Hal in a fighter jet flying for Ferris.
Yep.
And so he's talking to the air traffic control guy. And he's like, I don't think this is such a good idea. And like, she says, we pretty much don't have a choice. And then top middle panel of page 14, you see a Green Lantern person.
Yep.
And then,
But not how.
not Hal.
Some
Because
guy.
Hal's in the plane that's flying at
Right.
the Green Lantern. And then crashes into him. Crashes into
straight
the
up.
Green Lantern. Go boom.
They played chicken.
Yes.
Yeah, and the chicken won.
And then the guy says, oh, what's his voice? I thought he was German, actually. And I'll get to that.
I kind of want to go with German.
Green Lantern of Sector 2814. You are wasting time.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Is
So-
how I read it after the next page, but we'll get to that.
So this character in the Green Lantern film with
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Reynolds is played by the actor Mark Strong, I believe is his name.
Oh, nice.
And it
I
is
do like Mark Strong.
perfect casting.
Nice.
It is 100% perfect. There's an end credit scene with him that sets up like a sequel. It would have been to me, would have been a excellent sequel just based on that with him
yeah.
being a central character to it. They never made a sequel because the first movie didn't do too well. I understand why the first movie didn't do too well, but I do wish we would have gotten that sequel because I want to see more of Mark Strong in this role.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
Okay. Well, Mark Strong changes the voice a bit. But
Yeah, I mean, I like the German, honestly. I went with it.
so the next one
His little mustache. His little mustache going on.
Yeah. So there was French, but then there was also German because this
Buongiorno.
this HR in the middle panel, or whatever page this is, 15 or so. There's HR period, and then ring, question mark. So
Yeah.
I thought he was calling him Herr Ring,
Helling.
like Mr. Ring.
No,
question mark. And I was
usually
very confused.
little bits like that usually mean like a or a like it's like is a pause, is a stutter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like a harumph type
Yeah,
deal.
Yeah.
harump. Yeah, correct.
So-
He's just saying harumph ring, obviously.
Yes, ring. like, tell me what's going on.
Right.
And then he's introducing himself as the greatest Green Lantern.
The bestest.
The bestest.
Right.
And then traffic control's like,
that plane just disappeared.
where the heck is Hal? The plane seemingly disappeared. And then Hal's yelling at him for destroying the plane.
Yeah, because he's like, this is my last chance, dude.
Are you kidding? Oh, man.
Thanks for ruining my new job.
And so he tries to fight him by creating a ring power missile
Yeah.
and shooting it at him. And
Which is useless.
And in the German voice, your constructs are weak. He was German for the longest time, actually.
I gotta love it. No, what I love also is that this guy introduces himself. He's clearly a Green Lantern. He goes, "I am the greatest Green Lantern," and Hal Jordan launches a missile at him.
Yes.
He's like, "I'm just gonna launch a missile. Yeah, that's worth it."
Yeah.
What an idiot.
And then he kind of starts a training. Like, your anger is what's making you unfocused.
Yeah.
Like, Hal's attacking him, and he's like, "No, I'm using this as a teaching opportunity."
Yeah. Hate leads to anger. Anger leads to hate, and hate leads to suffering.
Indeed. Does he say his name?
Yeah, I
In that first bit?
I don't know. I feel like he ought to have if he says, "I'm just the greatest Green Lantern." Doesn't he say it in that?
Oh yeah, I am Sinestro. Sinestro. Whatever it is.
I don't. Listen.
Green Lantern of Sector 1417.
Why?
I changed his voice.
Yes, correct. I love the voices.
I
I like that you add voices to the characters. And what I love as a person who knows the lore and has seen like adaptions of it or whatever,
Yeah.
is seeing how close or how far off you are from what the studio chose to go with it. And you've been pretty spot on, actually.
So
which
he's
is very
not
funny.
German anymore.
No, he's Mark Strong.
Yeah, he's Mark Strong. So he fixes the plane.
Yeah, Yoda style.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. And so Hal jumps back in, and then he's like, "You need more training, rookie."
Yes.
And then he flies back down.
Yeah, goes back to his job
Yeah.
where they're like, "Where the hell is the plane?" And he's just like, I was doing my best, man."
And then
And
all hell breaks loose again when Hammond shows up as a floating psychic and is destroying their brains.
Yeah.
Where?
At the airfield. At the airfield.
The tarmac.
Yeah,
Of the
The
airfield.
place that Hal and Carol are.
Yeah.
Oh.
He shows up and
The
is, like,
place where
hurting
he
their brains.
previously saw them with Green Lantern. Or
Yep.
her with Green Lantern.
Yep.
He just shows up again. After killing all those dudes, as we know, prior.
So then he like searches their memories. I don't know if you've seen The Dark Crystal, but it's like a dream fasting type situation. Where he's like seeing their like the impactful experiences of their life.
Yeah.
So he's looking at Carol and seeing the plane exploding that she witnessed, which was Hal's dad.
Right.
Sees Green Lantern as a central figure in her memory, as well as her in a plane. It seems.
Yeah,
like
because
her
she
experienced flying.
used to be a pilot. Yeah. It's something that was established earlier.
And then he switches over to Hal, who, again, same experience with the plane exploding in front of his face, punching the Air Force official and getting kicked out.
And then that time, an alien said, "Do you want to wear this ring?"
Yeah. Yes, and then all of the alien stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
he's all like, "Ew, you're the Green Lantern?"
yeah.
That's gross.
And then...
But he doesn't say it out loud.
No.
He says it's in loud in his big mind.
In loud.
In loud in his brains. And then the last panel on this page is the demon guy, now fueled by a purpose and a name.
And the blood of his enemies.
Right.
Or the blood of, random campers, really.
Right.
Enemies, maybe.
Poor hillbillies in the woods.
Yeah.
But then he's headed to Coast City. And that's the end of that
California. Yeah. Give us a scenario before we get into 33.
Yep.
Okay. So, clearly this connects because, we're talking about Green Lantern. We're talking about imaginary things, or using your imagination to create things. Like baseball bats, boxing gloves, bear claws.
Yeah.
White Claws.
Missiles, or
German people named Sinestro.
things like that. Which clearly connects with, would you rather have your jaw stuck open or stuck closed?
Stuck closed because
forever.
I know sign language.
Wow. What a terrible move.
I'm not fluent.
Because then how would you eat and drink? You'd have to get a
that's
fluid
what I'm
bag
more
or
worried
something.
about. I'm not really worried about the talking because I think I'd prefer jaw shut and just not talk. Mm-hmm. I think I'd prefer that, even though I would struggle with sign language or trying to find another way around it. I would rather have that issue than just have my jaw open all the time.
Yeah.
You still couldn't talk, really.
I couldn't really talk.
You could probably talk like this if you're... Is it your lips shut or
your
just
jaw.
your teeth?
Your jaw.
Oh,
so you
okay,
can talk like
still...
this, but imagine... That's gonna be
And
no
also,
fun.
that's a hazard, so you'd have to have a mask or
It's a
something.
hazard all the time.
Yeah.
Bugs.
And like either way, I'm gonna struggle eating.
Yeah.
Both ways, I'm gonna struggle eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, there isn't a...
Oh, I hate smoothies, though. Because I feel
could
like everything would be a smoothie.
I could
Yeah.
live on a smoothie, though.
A smoothie or...
Jaw shut. Jaw shut would be the
Yeah.
way to go for me.
Yeah.
It'd be... Both are not ideal scenarios, let me put it that way.
No.
But mouth open is going to be a little bit more disturbing to everyone around me and also more of a hazard for me.
Everyone...
Because imagine me just walking around with my mouth open all the time.
Well, you'd have a mask or something.
doesn't really work.
You know, that would have worked in 2020, but I'm in 2025 right now.
Could still work.
It could still work, but people are going to look at me funny. And you know what? That social pressure is going to hurt me personally.
This podcast would not do very well.
In a constant state of yawn, I'm just
I hear
constantly
so.
I'm constantly going.
Because I'm locked. I'm locked open right now, but I can still close my lips. So maybe this isn't bad.
It sounds like you just have a pipe in your
I
mouth.
still wouldn't be able to chew anything.
Lovely day we're having today.
It sounds like Ebenezer Scrooge from...
Is that how the actor did it? The voice?
Of what?
Ebenezer Scrooge.
I don't believe so.
That sounds exactly like him.
I do believe we should get back into Green Lantern.
Yes.
Jaw shut for sure.
Cool.
It's a way to
I think
go.
so.
Same.
Of the two.
Yeah.
Same.
33. We start with Coast City again.
Yep.
And the Hand Mortuary. Mortuary?
Say it. Just keep saying it until you get it.
Mortuary.
It's like how the Irish say tuna. It's a ch sound. Mortuary.
Mortuary. Anyway, I just want to point out that this company this organization has a very interesting logo. That's all.
You gonna explain it?
It's
Why
an
is there a
upside
logo?
down triangle with it's like a food pyramid. But
But there's no food. And
it's upside down. And then the top bit is
Looks like a
split
railroad track.
Split into 5 sections like fingers.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
So it's like a hand.
Yeah, I
Yes.
guess. I don't know. It's a little...
I don't know, but this guy is just staring at a body bag with a body in it. And opens it up. And he's going to touch the face of the dead person inside.
Yeah. But then his mother gets involved.
What?
Yeah.
Because this character... Did they establish his name here?
William. Yeah, she says his name. William.
Yeah.
Your father just finished cleaning this one up. I wasn't doing anything, Mom, I swear. Yikes.
How many times have I told you to stay out of the basement?
Oh, and then the next panel. Why? Why can't you be a good Christian like your brothers?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
What is happening? This is...
What the heck?
It can be interpreted so many ways.
Yeah.
And all of them are not pleasant.
No.
Carry on.
Yeah.
But carry on. Take a sip and carry on.
Then we cut back to Hal being mentally tortured by Hammond.
Yep.
And seeing more of like the Green Lantern training, but also the bar fight from the very first issue.
Yes.
Or first issue, 29.
You see Kilowog as well, just in there. There's
Yes,
there's all this
Kilowog.
training, and then there's just Kilowog's face.
Kilowog.
That's how
He's still
important Kilowog
Australian.
is.
Kellogg.
Kilowog.
Kilowog.
I assumed he would be played by Andy Serkis. or at least voiced by Andy Serkis.
I would like him voiced by Andy Serkis, actually. I'd love
with
to
an
see
Australian accent. Yep.
Also, I love the psychic, the veins in his head, like
yeah, those are
protruding.
Those are tough to look at.
Yeah, it's rough.
Ew.
Yeah. Okay, and then he attacks Ferris again in her brain, and it looks like an explosion out of the back of her head.
It does.
It's like, what is happening?
It does look like he literally just shot a brain bullet into her brain, right there.
Yeah.
Again, I would have noticed I skim over the art a little bit too flippantly. I should get better at this as a reader.
Oh dear.
So I was just like, okay, anyway, next line, next line, next line.
Yeah. But you see her going to her mom's grave, seemingly, in like a memory thing that he's viewing. Whew, it's rough. And then there's a big boom as, like, I don't know, the psychic energy aimed at Hal, like, shot him backwards.
Right. A crack.
Crack. Yes, with K's all around.
And R's.
And then finally he uses the ring to blind Hammond and get Carol out of there.
Yeah. And where she reestablishes he's not her boyfriend.
Oh, gosh.
Because Hal says, your boyfriend's back.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. And then
he throws a plane at them.
Throws a plane. They kind of dodge it. And then Hal puts a thing around his head to stop the airflow. Basically to try to suffocate him, to stop him.
That's clever.
And then finally knocks him out.
But then you discover Hal did not put that around his head.
Oh, was it the other guy?
Sinestro.
Sinasty boy.
Sinasty boy shows up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what I loved is his, because this guy is so full of himself. I love Sinestro's one of my favorite characters. He's just like, a rudimentary telepath like that actually disrupted your concentration. He's like, come now, rookie.
Come, rookie.
I don't know if it's here, it's maybe later, where he's just like, you can't think if you can't breathe, stupid.
Yeah.
So I just made him stop breathing. They're like, this was really a problem for you?
Oxygen to the brain.
Yeah, done. Next.
Yeah. And then you don't see Hal at all. You just see Carol's perspective. She's like, Green Lantern. And then you hear, come, rookie. And then whoosh. And you see her, like, the wind whip around her. And then it's just her and the naked towel guy.
Hammond just passed out now.
Yeah.
She looks at him and says, just so you know, you're not my boyfriend.
And then cut to another gruesome scene.
A very bloody gun store.
Where Code Red shows up again, Atrocitus. And he's stealing a weapon from this gun store. But,
yeah, which I wasn't really sure what this is. Like, how did you get it from a gun store? What is it exactly?
And so he's got this contraption that's seemingly a weapon.
That somehow is in the gun store. Like,
yes. It's like a...
I cannot lament how much of a weird object this is for it to be in a gun store. Like, what is it?
I don't know. You will contain this power of the black for my journey home. Now take me to its host.
Take me to William Hand.
Yeah.
So it's like a little, ball finder.
It's a William Hand detector.
Detector. And then Hal's flying with Sinestro. And they go back to the burial site of Abin Sur.
Right.
And basically catch him up on what's going on. Abin Sur was my mentor.
Right. And so you get that last message from Abin Sur, which I think this is the first time we're seeing it in full. I don't think we've seen it in full earlier. I think this is the first time. Mm-hmm. But you got that, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope kind of moment.
Yes.
Except he's already dead. And he's just like, here's the information.
Yep. So, Abin Sur shows up as green energy to communicate this to Sinestro and what happened to his planet.
Well, yeah, what happened to Planet 666. So, yeah, I'll point out some important little details here. So, basically, what Abin Sur talks about is that the Green Lanterns of the Interdimensional Peace Force, all this history about it, because he's talking to Sinestro, so it's kind of this exposition drop. And he talks about these things called the Manhunters, which are these, like, drones, essentially, that went through the universe for the Guardians. They were the police force before the Green Lanterns.
Yeah.
And there was a massacre on Sector 666 where there was a glitch that triggered the drones basically annihilating everyone on that sector.
Yeah.
And so Atrocitus and these other beings are from that sector, and there are the 5, what they call them? The 5... Basically, the 5 survivors basically started this little cult.
Oh, yeah.
This death-worshipping cult to basically try to bring about the Blackest Night as revenge against the Guardians of the Universe, the Smurf guys, for eradicating their sector of all life, essentially.
Yep.
Is basically what the message is. And so that's why Abensor is looking into it. Mm-hmm. He's become a big conspiracy theorist on all this stuff, essentially.
Yep.
And he wants Sinestro to finish what he started, even though he's like, look, I understand that I look like a crazy guy who is into these big conspiracies, but, like, I fully believe this to be true.
Yeah.
I mentored you. Will you please follow on with my legacy?
Yep.
Very, very Qui-Gon and Dooku-esque here.
Yeah. And then Sinestro, realizes Code Red survived.
Right.
And now he's got a purpose. I got to find him and stop him.
Right.
And then we cut to William Hand, who is at the Hand funeral home.
Yep.
And there's a
checking out a dead body.
Yeah.
As he does.
Oh. Yeah, real creepy. Like open coffin, just going up to it. And then Code Red crashes through the window.
And then you have this lady, I'm assuming this is his mother again, maybe.
Yeah, that looks like Mom.
Going, William! As a demon is about to eat him.
Yeah. And then
yeah, it does say
out.
roar.
Yeah, it does say roar. And then he shoots William out the window into like a graveyard, points the viewfinder, whatever that thing is, the hand finder, at him.
He holds out the hand finder and he found a hand.
Yeah, and then it's a really weird statement.
William Hand, your insides hold the doorway to absolute darkness.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Your insides.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a creepy dude, this Atrocitus fella.
And then you hear, Atrocitus!
Yeah.
Nice.
As Sinestro. I'm
sure, whatever.
Always going to switch those.
It doesn't matter.
And Hal Jordan show up and basically try to bind him and fight him.
Yeah. Big fight ensues. In the rain.
Oh, yeah. Big epic scene.
In a cemetery. Very edgy.
Yeah.
And they lose power to their rings in this scene.
Yeah.
Which is one of my favorite things. They do kind of overdo it sometimes in books where... Kind of the same with Spider-Man, where it's like he runs out of web fluid or something, and he's like, "Oh, I can't do my powers."
Has the power,
right? They do sometimes overdo it, but I do enjoy the times when used in just rarely.
Yeah, like in intense moments where
where the battery's like, "Oh, you ran out of battery."
Yeah,
and now you need to show that you can still be a hero or still do your thing without the power. The power isn't what makes you the hero; it's what helps you be a better hero.
Yeah. And so Sinestro locates, because the lantern is what does it.
Right.
And it's last time we saw it was in Hal's locker in the airfield, right?
Right.
And so Sinestro
that's the end of
trying to locate it.
Right.
And then we see the hand finder thing shoot out green energy.
Yeah.
On the very last page.
Yep.
Shooting in between Sinestro and Hal.
Yep. Because I don't know if it's communicated right then or if this is in the next book because they bleed right into each other. So
yeah.
Maybe we leave it there and we come back to it in a second. Do you want another real or fake?
Yep.
Let's get another.
So we're right at the peak of a battle.
Yeah.
Where who's it? Sinestro is battling demon guy.
Atrocitus. Yes.
Atrocitus.
With Hal Jordan.
Hal's with him too. Okay. Yeah. And their rings died.
Yep.
Both of them. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And at the end of that one, Sinestro is like, looks at Hal and says, "Let's see how you do without your power."
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, this is not the time for a training session. Did you see this demon guy? He's about to
For
kill
sure.
us. Okay, real or fake?
Gizmo Gizzard.
Gizmo Gizzard.
He's a fictional alien supervillain.
Thank God he's fictional.
Yeah, I know. If he was real, I wouldn't know what to do. Obviously, a Green Lantern enemy, as I said in the last episode. All of my real or fakes for this series, for this couple books, are going to be Green Lantern villains. Not Green Lantern supervillains. Green Lantern antagonists. Two Green Lanterns.
Two Green Lanterns.
He is originating from a planet that has a lot of poultry-looking beings.
Poultry-looking beings. Go on.
So like how we had Beak Fish Face Man.
Yes.
Guy is from a chicken planet.
Okay.
Basically. He is in sector 2813, so the neighboring one to Hal Jordan. He is an inventor with a grudge against the Green Lantern Corps.
Oh, gosh.
I couldn't even read it. Because the Green Lantern Corps thwarted his intergalactic egg smuggling ring. Now, these eggs hold mysterious powers. The eggs are also yellow, for the record. These are like golden eggs.
Willy Wonka.
Okay, yeah, like that's why the Green Lantern thwarted them.
I want it now, Daddy.
Yeah, that's what he says to Green Lantern when he tries to fight him. Basically, he crafts absurd gadget stuff like that disrupt the Green Lantern's ring because, if you shoot a yellow egg at a Green Lantern, he's just going to end up with egg on his face. So it doesn't really work out for him. He has this feathered lab coat as part of his style.
Stop.
And, he's just always messing with Hal Jordan. He keeps on having to put him in prison, in space prison. His plans are usually foiled, though, by his devices being too complicated. His technology is just too... Like, he just invented something way too complicated where the Green Lantern... Like, it just works against him. Kind of like Dr. Doofenshmirtz in Phineas and Ferb. Listeners will know, you won't because you're an old man.
Yeah.
Basically, they backfire spectacularly on him.
Okay.
The Green Lantern doesn't even need to deal with them half the time because he's a goofy villain almost. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
He's trying to save it. Go on.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
His first appearance was Green Lantern Volume 4, which is the series we're reading right now. Issue number 9.
Okay.
So he's a little bit of a newer character. Do you want to quote from him?
Yes.
The universe will bow before the gizzard's feathered fury.
That's pretty good.
That was good.
It's a quote from issue 78 of Volume 1 of Green Lantern. Golden Age. Back in the 50s. 54. Is this a real or fake character?
I gotta say fake.
I didn't include his real name is Cluxor. He is an alien named Cluxor.
Fake.
Yeah, I made all that.
Yes. Okay.
Did you say his first appearance was Volume 4? And then you said...
Correct. I want to see if you notice.
Yeah.
He's a numbers guy.
I'm a numbers guy.
Next.
I like it.
Got
Gizmo
him. Yeah,
Gizzard.
that was good.
Gizmo Gizzard.
Yeah, I'd like Gizmo Gizzard.
So do we have a separate segment that's about, like, characters you wish existed that I just made up on the spot?
Yeah. Maybe if we have an audience, they can make some fanfic.
Yeah.
Wait, who was the first one?
Gizmo Gizzard.
The first one I made up?
Black somebody.
It was
Beat Down.
Beat Down.
Yes.
That was pretty good.
34. Issue 34. October of 2008, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, housing crash.
The what?
The housing crash?
Yeah.
Woo! Can you afford this $2 comic book? No, you can't even afford your home.
Nobody
stupid.
read it when it came out.
Yeah.
Everybody read it like, back in 2025.
Okay.
You know what
So
I
we
didn't notice?
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, you go ahead a little bit, but there's something I just noticed right now that I want to note in a second.
Yeah. I think I know what you're going to note.
Yeah.
So we jump right back into the fight in the cemetery.
Boom.
And the first panel we see is William Hand hiding behind a gravestone.
Makes sense.
Yep. I didn't notice on the gravestones. The gravestones say Martin Jordan and Jessica Jordan.
Hal's mom and dad.
Oh.
I didn't notice that.
That was the first thing I read.
I was going to say that's Michael B. Jordan.
The basketball player, yep.
Yes.
He knows.
He played golf, didn't he?
I think so.
Space Jam.
Yeah.
So we're space jamming in the cemetery at the moment, and Code Red is shooting
Green
energy out of the hand finder.
Because the hand fighter can absorb the Green Lantern energy somehow, which is why they're at 0% battery.
Yep.
Got him.
And so...
He's not very creative with it, though. He's just like... Bzz.
Yeah. And Hal's just going in with fists.
Yeah.
At this point.
He's like, I can clearly fight this, 8-foot demon.
Yeah. And the demon obviously says...
You're nothing to me.
Gosh.
Yep.
And Sinestro's like, dude, fall back. He's like, I never run.
Yeah, and Hal's like, give me your best shot. And then,
Oh, God.
and then Sinestro saves him.
This is one of the dumbest people in the entire universe.
And then even there's an underline in a speech bubble that I've seen once. It happened earlier.
Yeah.
When Hal was saving Leminski in the plane, but it's underlined. Yeah. And it's Sinestro saying, idiot. It's so funny. And then Code Red scrap talking.
Yeah. Looking for William Hand, the doorway to the darkness.
And then Sinestro has located the power battery, which is the lantern, and reaches into a green portal in the air.
Yep.
And just pulls back out the lantern.
Well, and what you're overlooking here is something that's just so out of pocket, which is him being mad at Hal Jordan for keeping the battery in his locker.
Oh, yes.
He's like, you are so stupid. He's like, here's where I keep mine, in a pocket dimension. And just pulls it out of thin air. You stupid. You should have known to put in a pocket dimension. Yeah, because he's like,
oh, man.
Yeah, it's like, don't tell me that Salak didn't educate you on the confined pocket dimensions and the storage of personal charging units. And Hal Jordan just goes,
I keep mine in my locker.
Wait, how can he access a pocket dimension without his lantern?
I do not know. But I guess they would need to find a way to do it if you're going to need it to recharge the thing. I don't understand.
Could it be just like his alien species, just general power, and like a human?
No, because Salak apparently can educate you on it. Whoever that is.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how the pocket dimension things work. Maybe when it's at 0%, it technically has a little bit more, and you just need to use.
Just has the one portal.
Yeah, it has the one.
You
portal.
have one portal per.
I don't know.
You get one phone call when you get.
Yeah.
You get one phone call when your ring gets arrested.
Brother.
And then they power up, and there's a bunch of green energy, and they're like, yeah. You can tell that Hal Jordan in this shot is going, yay.
And then William's trying to run away.
Falls into a grave like an idiot.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where he wanted to be, I think.
And then Code Red.
Your destiny awaits.
Yeah.
But then Green Lanterns come in. Lanterns ablazing. Rings ablazing.
Nice.
Yep. So does yours, Felon.
Yeah. And then Sinestro just turns into a giant version of himself just punching, which is fun. Hal, of course, brings in an F-16.
Yeah, because he's just like, of course, well, I'll just call it an airstrike.
Yeah. I mean, it worked for that Hammond guy. He almost killed us.
Yeah, let's just keep trying that. The lack of creativity in this guy.
And then the chains by Sinestro. Big fight. He's about to kill Sinestro, actually. Code Red is.
Hal Jordan saves him.
Yep.
What does he do to save him?
Sends another
F-16.
fighter.
He just crashes it.
Yeah, crashes
oh my
it.
gosh.
Making them and just going, wah.
Yeah. And then what's really fun is the next page where Sinestro turns into Kilowog.
Yeah, he just like a giant Kilowog with his
He creates
ring.
a big Kilowog. which is funny.
And then beats him up.
And then he claims himself when Code Red is like mangled on the ground and says, Sinestro, the greatest Green Lantern of them all.
Which is hilarious. I used Kilowog as his
Yeah.
thing. He goes, I'm the best.
I'm the best. And then Hand picks up the hand finder.
Yeah. He's like, and it says, we found you. And he goes, oh. It doesn't say that, but it should say that. And then Green Lantern checks to see if he's all right, and then he just runs away for some reason.
But then there's this weird bit where it says, you saw what I did, didn't you? What did you do? I used the ring against Yellow.
Yeah, which is a little interesting because I think he's talking about. So Atrocitus picks up this crane. To
Oh
kill
yeah, the
Sinestro
excavator.
with, and it's yellow.
Excavator.
And he uses it against it, but it's like, I mean, I guess, but you use a plane to crash into an excavator. I don't know if that's exactly the same as using against Yellow, but technically he.
I would say so because the disc from the training went through the hand.
Yeah, it was just
so wouldn't
Yellow.
it just go through his explosion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's like, I used it against Yellow, and Sinestro's like, you silly boy, you can't do that. I'm the greatest Green Lantern ever, and I can't do that. So shut up.
You must have made a mistake. That's what I'm saying.
You're just a big dummy.
And then he finally says,
because Sinestro hits him with the you're just a little angry boy. You're a little angry dumb boy, and you need to deal with the anger in your life because you're just mad at yourself, you stupid.
Yeah. And so Hal is like, well, who am I angry at most? It's Carl Ferris.
The guy
He's
who
what-
owned the business that killed his dad.
Yeah, he's what fuels my anger. And so he finally says, Ring, take me to Carl Ferris.
Which he could have done like 3 books ago. But
Right. So he shoots off and then ends up at a house.
yeah. Takes off the suit for the record.
Yeah.
He's not in Green Lantern mode anymore. Knocks on the
Takes
door.
off the suit. The suit wisps off of him.
Yeah.
And he's wearing clothes.
It's how the ring works, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he knocks on the door. Carol answers.
Yeah.
Is he in the Gulf of Mexico?
No.
This is
Why it's
like at
interesting.
Carol's house. Seemingly.
Oh.
Yeah, because he says, I thought it would take me to a beach house in Florida. Instead, I found myself flying down to his house outside Coast City.
Yeah. So Carol answers the door. What are you doing here? And he's like, where is he? I'm going to talk.
Your father.
Yeah, I'm going to destroy his
Face.
face. And he goes upstairs into the bedroom, and Carl Ferris is in the hospital bed inside his bedroom.
With a
Dying.
flight suit, an American flag, and a little helmet.
Oh, yeah.
But he's dying.
And then
Also,
the picture next to the bed.
let's have a moment.
Yeah.
Hal Jordan is wearing this Green Lantern ring in this scene.
Yeah, yes.
No one bothers to
Oh,
question
gosh.
that.
Yep.
I mean, Sinestro did bully him about it earlier and go, why are you not wearing the ring? Are you stupid?
Yeah.
You're going to need it. You could have needed it right now.
Yeah. And so they have a big talk about what she's been doing because he's sick, trying to keep this facade of,
He's
power.
calling the shots,
Yeah,
but it's really her.
Yeah. It's all been her because he's been incapacitated. And so his anger is,
Dispelled.
yeah, and diffused.
Yeah, that's a better word.
And then he sees the picture next to the bed, and it's Hal's dad and Carl, like being all buddy-buddy. Like,
Right.
What happened to Hal's dad basically sent Carl into a sickness. Like
Yeah, he was so grief-stricken by it.
yeah, blames himself for everything, deep depression type stuff.
Lost one of his best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Hal never saw him like that. He always saw him as the not caring head of the company
right.
type person. And so he has this kind of breakdown thing. Carol's having a breakdown.
You're
And
standing in the rain.
yeah, you're not alone, Carol type stuff. They kind of have a
Heart to heart.
heart-to-heart coming together type deal.
That little hug.
And then Hal has his Simba moment
Yeah.
Out in the wilderness.
In the desert.
Yeah. Where his dad shows up.
From his ring, like he projects it from the ring.
Yeah.
To see his dad.
Yep.
And then Sinestro meets him there. And says, "You stupid." Just kidding. He doesn't.
Yeah. He does. He does confront him about the anger. It's like, says, "Have you got that under control now?
Yeah.
Have you figured that out?"
Well, I love his introduction in the scene where it's like, you've just witnessed the true power of the ring. Mm-hmm. That it has helped you find the will to live, the most basic element within one's willpower.
Yep. Yep, and he realized his anger was nothing, and then it's all about guilt, regret, loss,
right?
Type stuff.
Meanings of the oath they recite, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in this bit also Sinestro talks about, like, Abensor helped me. I'm trying to help you like he helped me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's my goal, basically.
They shake hands, and then their power is, I don't know, fueled somehow.
Apparently, they have exceeded the time allotment of being allowed to talk to each other because Green Lanterns are not allowed to hang out in each other's sectors with each other.
Time allotment exceeded. Illegal fraternizing between officers registered. Lanterns 1417, Lantern 2814. You have disobeyed our territorial edict. You will report to OA for immediate discipline.
And that's where the book leaves.
Dun dun dun.
So you're 3 more books in. How do you feel?
I'm freaking in for it.
Great. Next episode.
It's so good. I really like it.
Good.
I like all the ins and outs. I like the space stuff. I like the power stuff.
Yeah.
William Hand is still confusing. As of right now, I don't really know because I don't know what the Blackest Night is.
Right.
I feel like most people who would read this knowing a lot more.
Well,
because it's like it seems like a 9/11 moment where that's affected society so much, and so everybody kind of knows about it. Does that make sense?
Maybe.
Or do I have that wrong? Like, is it not?
So
that
the Blackest Night moment is William Hand is a character that has been previously introduced in comic books, but they are doing a reintroduction, doing something completely different. Like this is our version of him. We're doing something completely different. Ignore whatever it was before. Yeah. So basically anything that was before doesn't matter. Yeah. The Blackest Night storyline, I believe, came out in 2009, I want to say. So it has not happened.
Year after this, okay.
Yeah, a year or two after this storyline took place, I believe. If not, it was like 2011. Yeah. But, so we haven't gotten to that yet. Yeah. So this is all setting it up. There is no prior lore to know to get in the story, which is why I picked it. There is prior lore that, like, if you're a longtime Green Lantern reader, which is part of why I picked this and I like this story, is if you're a longtime Green Lantern reader, this respects the original source material, which I'll get into in the next episode, some of the history and things that were changed and what weren't. Yeah. But for the most part, it adds to the original lore without altering the original lore in any way that would be not in line with what the original characterization of the characters was. Yeah. So that's what I really like about it, and it establishes a lot of the Green Lantern mythos in these 7 books, which is also why I picked it, because we can fast track through so much of the lore starting right here. Gotcha. And Jeff Johns did a great job of just setting it up as, like, here's the inception point of all the stories that lead forward. Some of the characters in the story this is their first appearance in all of comic books. So, like, you're not starting too deep into, like, missing a whole lot. You're starting pretty much at ground zero. Nice. There's only a couple characters that are, like, these are previous characters that if you know who they are, you know who they are, and you know where this is going to go later. Gotcha. So, like, Sinestro is one of those characters. You know of what his lore is because you've read Green Lantern so long. Gotcha. Hector Hammond is another longtime villain of the Green Lantern, or of Hal Jordan specifically. So you knew that when you got introduced, okay, this guy's going to get psychic powers eventually. So stuff like that still goes through, but you don't need to know that lore to jump into here. So that's why I picked it.
Okay. Sweet.
So you're not missing a whole lot.
Yeah.
So we have one more book left of this
Yep.
series.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Secret Origin is
Right.
the series.
Yep.
And it's parts 1 through 7.
Right. So they call that the story arc. Usually an arc is about 7 issues, 12 issues, I think, is the average. And so, yeah, we will finish the arc in the next episode and kind of give a full rounded thought of, what we went over.
Yeah.
And so what changed? What changed in the Green Lantern storyline from, the original in the Silver Age versus now?
Nice.
Cool. This drink was really good.
Yeah.
I drink so much of it, I'm feeling it.
Candy.
This has been Panels.
And Pints, where Dylan brings the panels.
And Joe brings the pints. Join us next episode. And if you want to catch up, again, read it on DC Universe, get the graphic novelization, go to your comic book shop and pay $100 for one of these issues, probably something stupid like that as a price. So, get caught up and read along with us. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.